I'm Steve, and I'm here at Body Language, and we are going to practice a floor yoga exercise class, Hatha Yoga, very basic, very good for your back, and you would want to relax on your back on a comfortable mat or on a carpeted floor, maybe with a towel under you to begin. Close your eyes and relax. Bring your attention to your breath. Breathe through your nose if you can. Breathe through your mouth when you must. There's nothing wrong with breathing through your mouth when you have to. When you can breathe through your nose, that is beneficial. It makes the breath a little bit more aware, and you can be a little bit more mindful about your practice, and a little bit more relaxed, breathing through the nose in and out if you can. Deepen the breath until you can feel the breastbone lift, stretching the rib cage gently at the end of the inhale. And then with the exhale, add a little contraction at the end of the exhale. So you can feel the breath like a massage from the inside. Follow your breath in and out, enjoying the breath now. Every breath makes a difference. Stimulating the circulation to all of the internal organs just by breathing deeply. Take a few more breaths like that, and then we are going to begin the practice. As you inhale once again, give yourself a long, easy stretch out. Stretch the arms up. You can stretch the legs down a little bit. Follow the rhythm of your breath. And then exhaling, bring the right knee in. And squeeze gently with the hands on top or under the knee if the knee is sensitive. Under the knee is fine. And then inhale, stretch out again. We're going to alternate the half tucks. We begin to warm up. Inhale, stretching out again. And exhale, bring the left knee in. If your shoulders are sensitive when you stretch the arms up, you can go out to the sides a little bit more. Don't force or strain. Listen to your body, trust your judgment. Inhale, stretch out again. We'll do 3 more. Follow the rhythm of your breath. Exhale, bring the other knee in. Squeeze gently. Inhale, stretching out again. Exhale to the other side. Your breath is your measure. Your breath is your coach. Make sure the breath stays strong and steady and, if possible, even, rhythmic. Don't sacrifice the breath for the sake of doing. Doing will come with practice over time. When you finish the 4 half tucks on each side, bring the right knee in, or if you prefer, you may start on the left. It doesn't really matter which side you do first. You can do them both. And then circle the knee around and make 4 circles each way from the hip. Loosen up that hip. That's it. Either hand, both hands, no hands, as you like. The hand on the knee is more massage-like. The hand down gives you a little more range of motion. If you're not sure what you like, try it both ways and see. 4 circles each way, and then let's just stay on the right side and go side to side 4 times. Inhale the right knee to the right. You may use the hand to help, and exhale to the left. You may roll off the hips if your low back is okay with that. And inhale, open, exhale, close 4 times. And then we'll switch sides. When you're ready, inhale back to the center and stretch out. Don't worry about keeping up with me or anyone else. Your breath is your measure. And then when you're ready, exhale, bring the other knee in. If you're with me, that will be the left. If you're opposite, just stay opposite. Good, and then circle around on the left side, with or without the hands, either hand, both hands, no hand, as you prefer. That's it. Feel good? Trust what you feel. Don't second guess yourself. And then side to side 4 times. Inhale, Open the left knee to the left, exhale to the opposite side. Follow your breath when you can. When you finish, inhale, stretching out once again. And exhale, bringing both knees into the body. Full tuck. Squeeze gently with the hands on top or under the knees, and then inhale, stretch out again. Do 4 full tucks. Follow your breath. That's it. Keep the breath strong and steady and rhythmic. Good. When the thighs come in, it helps to push some of the breath out. Exhale. Inhale, stretch out, and there's more room in the belly to expand and make that nice strong breath. When you finish 4, bring both knees into the body, and with the hands on the knees or down, as you prefer, make 4 circles each way, with or without the hands, clockwise, counterclockwise circles. Sometimes if you're on a hard surface, you may want to add a little extra padding here. A blanket, a towel, fold in your mat or an extra mat. If you're not on a carpeted floor, if you're on a hard floor like this, you can make your practice much more comfortable if you have low back issues especially. And then circle the knees in opposite directions like egg beaters, like treading water. Hard and around and back together again. And again, with or without the hands, as you prefer, do 4 each way. I like 4s because 4 is a natural rhythm for the body. 5s and 10s that we often use in exercise classes are not natural rhythms for the body. And then when you finish, bring the feet down to the mat and open your arms out to an easy T position, stretched out to the sides. And as you exhale, roll your knees to the left, turn your head to the right. And it doesn't really matter if you go to the right side first. Inhale back to the center and exhale to the other side. And do that 4 times from side to side. Follow the rhythm of your breath. Typically more relaxing for some people to have some music. It's easy to understand the instruction if there's no music. So today we'll have no music, but you may add music if you wish. Play something nice and comfortable, relaxing in the background. When you finish going back and forth 4 times, hold it 4 breaths each way. Your breath is the measure. So a little loosening up with the movement and holding it 4 breaths to each side. When you're ready, a little deeper stretch into the connective tissues of the body after the muscles have been released. Release the muscles first. And if you're feeling really tight, sore, or sensitive, you just keep going back and forth 4 more times. It's fine. More movement, shorter holds, more repetitions are helpful when the body is recovering from an injury or surgery or is stressed. Trust your judgment. You're not here for anyone else. This is your practice only. Make it work for you. When you finish, holding it 4 breaths to each side. If you're ready to hold it 4 breaths to each side, do a second set. Hold in the twist, 4 breaths to each side again. So 3 sets, back and forth the first time, and then the next 2 times you can continue going back and forth as you like, or hold it if you're ready. Make it right for you. Finish the twists. When you're done, come back to the center with the knees bent and the feet on the mat. And step the feet wide apart for windshield wipers. So wide as your mat. If you're a tall person, you can be a little wider. And then the arms can be either out to the T position. Some people people like to stretch the arms up overhead, away from the hips. That's also fine. Get a more stretch in the ribs and shoulders. And then when you exhale, roll the knees to the side again. It doesn't matter which side, stretch down through the knees. Inhaling back to the center. And this should be almost aligned from the knee to the hip to the shoulder. Inhale back to the center, and this stretches the hip flexors, the psoas. That's good. Inhale back to the center and exhale the other way. Back and stretch down from the knee. All nice and gentle. If you have any injury, remember, you can skip anything that doesn't work for you. There's nothing that you have to do in your practice. That's nice. Remember, the integrity of your practice is compassion and respect for the body. Compassion means not to force or strain, not to indulge in pain. And respect means not to baby it, to make a difference you can feel and appreciate. When you finish, hold it 4 breaths to each side. It does not matter which side you go to first. If you notice the difference on the 2 sides, go to the easier side first. That is often helpful when you get to the more difficult side. There are reflexes that can help the body to open on the more challenged side, and you have some experience that will also help you to be more confident when you get to the more difficult side. And turn the head opposite to the knee or straight up. If it makes you dizzy when you turn your head to the side, don't turn your head to the side. Straight up is fine. And if you have a tendency to get dizzy, keep your eyes open. As you want to get the stretch into the neck when you can. Good, and then do another set. Hold it 4 breaths to each side again. That's it. Make it work. There's no place to get to. There's nothing to prove. Readjust at any time. If you feel the body open, you can add some intensity. If the body feels like that's a little bit too much, back off. You're never stuck. If you want to add some intensity here, you can take your left foot and put it on your right knee when your knees are rolled to the left, and put your right foot on your left knee when the knees are rolled to the right, and that will intensify the stretch. Oh, that's a different stretch. It's the same stretch. Go this way. Do the same thing with this one. Oh. That's fine. Now they'll understand what I meant. It's all good. That's it. Try that on both sides. Don't worry about keeping up or catching up to me. Good. When you finish, the windshield wipers come back to the center and keep the feet wide and bring the knees in towards each other. And if the knees touch easily, make the feet a little wide. The feet rest on the mat, wide apart. Yes. And so when the knees come in, you feel a little stretch when they come in, and then we're going to open and close. Inhale the knees apart and exhale back together. Work those hips a little bit. Make it feel good. If the knees touch easily, the feet can be a little wider so you feel the stretch. That's it. And then hold it 4 breaths each way. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Follow the breath when you can. Finish, holding it 4 breaths each way, we're going to go to a butterfly with the feet together and the knees apart. And just relax 4 breaths first before we go to the next thing. Just take 4 breaths and check it out and see how you feel. The soles of the feet can touch. That's it. The knees open out gently. That's good. That's it. Good. Make sure the knees are protected if you are dealing with a surgery or an injury here. Good. Now Now the arms can be out to the T position. And we're going to flap our wings with the palms turned up. So when you exhale, bring the hands together, bring the knees together. The feet can be flat on the mat when the knees come up. The soles don't have to touch. Some people like how it feels when they keep the soles touching. It feels good to them in the ankles. Other people don't like that. Make it right for you. Exhale together. Inhale, open 4 times. That's it. Every breath makes a difference. And then when you finish 4 like that, open the arms back out to the T position and flop your right knee over onto your left. And stretch down through the knees. 4 breaths. We're going to go into another twist. We're just going to hold it a little longer, and we're going to open into the low back, the hip rotator, piriformis. Take 4 breaths, nice and easy like that. Feet together, knees together, and then slide your right knee up towards your slide your right knee up so your right foot comes towards your left knee. And bring your left hand onto your right knee or thigh to stabilize the twist. That's it. And just relax there. 4 breaths with the hand on the thigh or knee. That's it. The more intense the sensation, the more gentle you want to be. Trust your judgment. No pain, no pain, no pain, no pain, no pain. Believe in no pain, no gain. What you're going to wind up with inevitably is some kind of pain. Nothing to prove and no place to get to in your practice. Stay present. Feel your body, love your body, trust your judgment. And then 4 more breaths, we're going to try a dynamic stretch with the hand on the knee. Now if you're not ready for this, you just stay in the passive stretch with the hand on the knee and relax. When you exhale, bring the knee a little closer to the floor and inhale, ease it back up again. And how much movement, what feels good to you. It doesn't have to be a lot, like you're giving yourself a massage where it's tight in your hip and low back. Make it feel good. That's it. Lovely. And then take another 4 breaths and choose what you like best. So you can stay with that dynamic stretch or go back to the passive stretch. Check it out. Trust your judgment. You don't have to do the most difficult thing you can do, even when you know you can do it. There will be days when you want to do the most gentle practice. And there'll be days when you want to work really intensely. You choose. Power is in choosing. Doing will come with practice. Come back to the butterfly when you're done. Feet together, knees apart, and just relax 4 breaths. Once again, that's it. Any way you like for the arms. Not supposed to touch my face. That's good. Now turn the palms down to the floor, and we'll flap our wings again. Good. When you exhale, bring the knees up and the backs of the hands will touch when you bring the arms up, and inhale, open. Exhale, close. 4 times. That's it. Finish, open the arms back out, turn the palms up, flop the left knee over onto the right knee. If you did the left knee to the right first, we'll do the opposite now. It's fine. Hold in 4 breaths, feet together, knees together, stretching down. This goes a little bit more into the hips and thighs and not quite so much into your back. You can check it out when you slide that left knee up so that the left foot rests more or less on your right knee. And then bring your right hand down to your left thigh or knee and relax 4 breaths like that. feels right to you. If the neck is sensitive, be more gentle. You can roll the head back and forth to help to loosen it up. Hold it steady when you're ready. Good. And then 4 more breaths with the hand on the knee. Bring the knee a little closer to the floor when you exhale. And ease it up when you inhale like you're giving yourself a massage. Where it's tight, your low back, your hip. And then another 4 breaths. Choose what you like. Stay with the passive stretch. Just relax with the hand resting on the thigh or knee, or keep with the movement as you prefer. When you finish, come back to the butterfly once again and rest 4 breaths. And just check it out, see how you feel now. Practice makes a difference. That's it. If it didn't make a difference, there'd be no reason to be here. And you should be able to feel and appreciate the difference that you're making. Check it out. When you finish, resting 4 breaths here, bring the knees up with the feet flat on the mat, the arms at the sides of the body. Good. Now we're going to do bridges, roll the bridges up and down. The feet comfortably apart, hip width apart, not too wide. For stability, you may squeeze something between the knees if you have any issues with weakness in the low back or knees. When you're ready, inhale, lift the hips, lift the navel, lift the breastbone, roll the spine up from the tailbone to the base of the neck. And exhale, roll it back down and flatten a little bit to the mat when you come down. It releases the back and strengthens your core when you press down a little bit. And do 4 like that, rolling up and down. Exhale. Follow the rhythm of your breath. If your knees are sensitive, the feet are further away from your body. If you have no issues with your knees, your heels are more or less under the knees. The heels are the ankles. That gives you the best leverage for the lift and the highest lift for the flexibility of your spine. When you finish 4 like that, we're going to do 4 crunches or pelvic tilts. Now, pelvic tilt is a very small movement in the very low back. You just lift the tail and leave the rest of your back flat on your mat. Just the tail comes up like doing a little lambada. Or you can do a crunch and bring the knees into the body. You may use your hands to do the crunch. You get more stretch if you pull the knees in. You may bring your head up toward the knees if you like to work the upper core a little bit more as well. So take, let's do 8. You can do 8. Maybe you want to break it up and do some pelvic tilts and some crunches as you prefer. That's it. Exhale, crunch or pelvic tilt, and inhale, release. Make it feel good. It's not about how much. That's it. Everybody's in a different place. Be where you are. If you try something and you don't like it, you're not stuck. You're never stuck. Try something a little different. Don't go back to where you were. If you tried to add too much intensity, you're not stuck there. Back it off again. When you finish, extend your right leg along the floor for leg raises. Make the leg long, gently stretch the hamstrings, and as you inhale, raise the right leg and exhale, lower. That's it. And let's do this 8 times. That's it. 8 leg raises. Sequence here, so stay on the same side when you finish the leg raises. Bring the right leg back up. Any angle you like. You may hold the leg or float the leg, and then point and flex the foot 8 times. That's it. Loosen up the ankle. You can hold the leg or float the leg as you like. And then circle the foot around the ankle. 8 nice big smooth circles each way. That's it. feel how the movement in the ankle goes into the knee, into the lower part of the knee particularly. This is a rehabilitation exercise for the knee. It stimulates the flow of fluid through the knee joint. That's it. Do 8 each way. And then bring the right leg back up, and I'm going to let you choose any angle you like. For the hip circles, we do 8 little circles each way. The foot can be relaxed or flexed or gently pointed, as you prefer. That's good. Little circles. Way, and then we'll switch sides. So just a little sequence there, and then up and down 8 times with the left leg or the other side. Again, if you start on the left, there's nothing wrong with that. Just move the other side in a second. You're close to the leg to the floor when you're doing your small hip circles, and stay small so it's all in the hip and not too much in the back of the belly when you make the little circles. These small hip stabilizing muscles are rather weak and unfamiliar. Most people would rather make a bigger circle, keep it small. Up and down for 8, and then bring the leg up any angle you like. Hold the leg if you wish, or float it. Point and flex the foot 8 times. Circle the foot around the ankle, 8 big smooth circles each way in the ankle. And then any angle you like, you can change the angle as you wish and make 8 little circles. The foot can be pointed or flexed or relaxed. And keep it small, keep it in the hip. A little bend in the knee is always fine, especially if you have issues with the hamstrings being very tight or the knee being sensitive. Always choose what works. You may skip anything. If it's not for you today, there's nothing that you need to prove by forcing restraint. And then when you finish the little circles, bring the foot down on the mat with the knee bent. Good. And we're going to bring the right leg up, and we're going to swing the leg from side to side. So if you open your arms out to an easy T position with the palms turned down, that gives you a little bit of leverage. Straighten the leg up toward the ceiling, and as you inhale, open the right leg to the right, and exhale to the left. Now, if you have a low back problem, you want to keep your left knee pointing straight up and the foot flat, and cross the midline at least a little bit, so you feel the stretch in the outside of the hip and low back, but keep the hip grounded so you feel the strengthening here, and the back is protected and grounded. And do 8 of those. And then switch sides. We'll break it up. That's it. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Nothing terrible if you're opposite with the breathing or having trouble with the breathing. That's it. Switch sides when you're ready. If your back is not a problem area for you, you may roll off the hips as much as you like. When you finish the leg swings, go back to the right side of the first side and raise the leg up and make 8 big circles each way. And these usually feel pretty good. These muscles are strong and familiar to us. Make the circles large and smooth if you like, with the strap on the foot for more control. The opposite leg can be straight If the knee is in the way and you're making a big circle, you can flop the knee out to the side to get it out of the way and make the circle the size that you would like. That's it. Big without forcing or straining. If you're not sure how big to make a big circle, spiral the leg out from the small circle, and when it feels big enough, stop. And if it feels too big, back off. You're not stuck there. That's it. And then when you finish the big circles, switch to the other leg. Big circles, 8 each way. And then bend your knees with the feet on the mat when you're done with the big circles on each side, and raise your right leg or left leg if you prefer to start on the left, and hold the back of the leg close to the heel or the foot with the hand, with the strap, hold your pants leg. That's it. Straighten the leg gently. Use the strap if you like. There we go. Breathe and relax. That's it. A little bend in the knee is fine. Stretch the hamstrings gently, hold it 4 breaths and relax. Feel where the sensation is strong, focus where the body wants your attention. Sensation is how the body communicates. Don't ignore what you feel, embrace what you feel, let it in. And then 4 more breaths. If you're ready, a little dynamic stretch, bring the leg a little closer when you exhale. Don't bend the knee more, so when you bring the leg closer, you feel a little more stretch in the back of the leg. That's it. Nothing wrong with using the strap if you wish. Don't have a yoga strap at home, you can use an old belt or a sash or an old robe, anything like that. Use a towel, a long towel. Make it work. Good. And then the last 4 breaths, choose as you prefer. You can stay with the dynamic stretch or just hold it again with the passive stretch. Breathe and relax. The opposite leg can be straight or bent. It's more gentle with the opposite knee bent and the foot on the mat. You have a little bit more control. And it's easier to catch the back of the leg if the hamstrings on the other side are more relaxed. And then switch when you're ready. Take a breath or 2 between sides if you like. Extend the left leg. Hold the back of the calf, the ankle, the heel, the foot, close to the heel. Puts more of the stretch in the hamstring. Very good. Hold it 4 breaths and relax with the passive stretch. 4 more breaths with the dynamic stretch if you're ready for that. There's nothing wrong with staying with the more gentle passive stretch if it's sensitive. And then the last 4 breaths, choose as you prefer. And then bring the left foot back down. That's good. Now, half happy baby or half child's pose on your right side. You're going to bring the right knee in. Let's try the half child's pose first. So you're going to keep the knee bent with the hands on top or underneath. It's a little more gentle to start. And open the knee a little wide into the armpit, the thigh, into the ribs. The head can be straight or to the opposite side as you prefer. And just hold it there 4 breaths and relax. And just check that out. Now, if this is relaxing and enjoyable and comfortable and you can feel the body's releasing and you feel, I don't need to do anything more challenging than this, you stay here for the next 4 breaths. Otherwise, try the half happy baby pose and bring the foot up toward the ceiling with the knee bent, then hold the foot with the hands or the strap, the right hand or yes, both hands if you like that better. Keep the shoulders grounded. That's it. Hold and relax for 4 breaths there and see how that feels. Remember, you can always back off if you find it's too intense. You're never stuck. And then 4 more breaths. Bring the knee a little closer to the floor when you exhale. And ease it back when you inhale. Dynamic stretch. That's it. Loosen the muscles. Gently. Breathe deeply. That's it. Like you're giving yourself a massage where it's tight, make it feel good to you. And then the last 4 breaths, you can stay with the dynamic stretch or go back to the passive stretch. Maybe a little deeper into the passive stretch if you like. That's it. Soften with the exhale. Make your breath your coach. Don't force or strain. There's no place to get to. There's nothing to do. That's it. Relax, relax. Good. And then bring the right foot back down and switch sides. And again, nothing wrong if you chose the opposite side first. Bring the knee into the body a little wide, half child's pose first. Turn your head to the opposite side or keep the head straight up if it makes you dizzy when you turn your head. 4 breaths, hold and relax with the passive stretch. And if you find that this is easy and comfortable and you want to try something a little more challenging, it gives a little bit better leverage into the hip and low back if you go into the happy baby pose. Raise the foot toward the ceiling, hold the foot from the outside edge of the foot. That's it. If you can, use the strap otherwise. Hold it and relax, 4 breaths. Start with the passive stretch. It's simple, it's gentle, and safe. And then if you feel ready, the dynamic stretch. Bring the knee a little closer to the floor when you exhale. And ease it when you inhale. How much movement is a choice? Make it feel good to you. And then again, hold it for 4 breaths with the passive stretch, or stay with the dynamic stretch. Make it right for you. You can add some intensity. You can back off as you need to. Breathe into where it's tight. Remember, sensation is the body telling you where to focus. Strong sensation is the body saying, oh, right here. Notice this. Breathe into it. Feel it relax. Let it go. Every breath makes a difference. When you finish, bring the left foot back down. Good. Now, we're going to bring the right leg up and open the right, let's repeat our bridges. So when you're ready, inhale, come up to the bridge, and you may roll the bridge up and down, or you may hold the bridge for 4 breaths as you prefer. Remember the heels or the ankles under the knees if you are not having any knee issues. Will give you better leverage for the lift and a little bit higher arch and more effective use of your strength. If your knee is sensitive, the feet are further away from the body. Protect the knees. When you finish, after just 4 breaths, exhale, ease yourself back down. Raise your right leg back up, and we're going to open the right leg out to the side. You may use a strap on the foot if you like. You can hold the big toe, the back of the thigh, the knee, the calf, as you prefer. That's it. If you wrap the strap around the hand with the hand close to the foot, that's it. You get a little bit more control over the stretch. And then, again, the head can turn to the left, the opposite side, or straight up. The left leg can be straightened or can be bent. Foot on the mat. Yes. Just make sure you relax. Sometimes when you extend the leg, it can be a little crampy, so bending the knee might be better, or over a support like a block to keep the hamstrings somewhat relaxed and the knee bent. That's it. Make it work for you. Good. Look to the opposite side if you can. Take 4 breaths, take 8 breaths, hold and relax for 8 breaths. That's it. right leg back. Good. And then we're going to switch sides, just nice and easy. You can shake things out, you can move things around a little bit anytime. You're never stuck. A little movement is always fine. That's it. Open the leg out to the side. Hold it for 8 breaths. Turn your head to the other side. It usually works a little bit better if you hold with the hand that's on the same side. Yes, and then look to the other side. Keep the shoulder grounded on the right. That's nice. Good. As you feel it relax, the leg may come a little closer to the floor. If it's sensitive, a support under the knee can be helpful. Breathe and relax. 8 breaths. And then bring the leg back. Bring the leg down. You're ready. Now with the left knee bent and the foot on the mat, that's good. Cross your right knee over the left knee and draw the right knee towards the left shoulder with the left hand. That's good. For the IT band, stretch the iliotibial band from the outside of the hip to the knee. It's a protective structure for the knee joint. You may hold on top or under the knee if it's sensitive, and if you feel a little crampy in the crease of the hip, you can stick your right hand or fist into the crease of the hip and press into the hip, then get it to release a little bit. Hold it and relax 4 breaths. And then 4 more breaths, bring the knee a little bit closer towards the left shoulder. When you exhale, dynamic stretch, easy when you inhale. Then the last 4 breaths, you can choose which you like better, with the dynamic stretch or holding it maybe a little more deeply into the passive stretch. When you finish, bring your right foot down and cross your left ankle on your right thigh. Switch sides. Draw the left knee toward the right shoulder, the thigh diagonally across the body. Don't roll too far off of the left hip. You want to keep the hip grounded. The stretch is not a twist, not too much twist. That's it, mostly in the outside of the thigh, from the hip to the knee. The IT band protects the knee from injury when we're jumping around or carrying heavy loads. Get tight. If you feel a knot or a tight spot in the outside of the hip or thigh, you can massage it with the knuckle or the thumb, with the fingers. Get it to release. Sometimes pounding with the fist can be nice. It can feel good, like you're massaging it with the tap. And then the last 4 breaths, hold as you like, with the passive stretch, with the dynamic stretch, 12 altogether. And then bring the left foot back down. Now we're either going to do the bridge with the crunch or just roll the bridge up and down or hold the bridge as you like. If you like the bridge with the crunch, it's a full range of motion for the spine. Inhale, roll up to the bridge, press with the feet, lift the navel, lift the breastbone, roll the spine up from the tailbone to the base of the neck and exhale. When you roll down, go into your crunch. Bring the knees up into the chest. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, rolling down and into the crunch. If the crunch is too much, just a rolling bridge is fine. Or you can hold the bridge with some support if you wish with from the hands or a block. That's 4 of those. Yourself back down, and we're going to thread the needle. So you're going to cross your right ankle on your left thigh. And if you're sensitive here, you can just push with your right hand inside the thigh or knee. You can push with the fingertips. If you feel to press a little bit with an extension, use a block or a ball in the hand to extend your reach. Or you can reach through with your right hand and around the left thigh with the left hand, hold on top or under the knee with the hands or with the strap around or under the knee to extend your reach. And just hold that there 4 breaths again with the passive stretch, hold and relax. Good. Make sure the shoulders stay relaxed, don't strain your neck and shoulders to reach the thigh. Yes. See if you like the block there. That's strap it. Here. Shoulder flex. Good. Now I feel useful. Breathe, squeeze and ease 4 breaths, and again the last 4 breaths choose as you prefer. And then switch sides. Exactly the same on the 2 sides. That's it. Choose what works for you. Sometimes one side is more sensitive than the other. Don't force it to be the same. Respect the differences. If you like a different variation, you may extend the leg that you're holding, and that's the needle. So you're reaching through the eye of the needle, and then you can add the point to the needle if you wish. That's also fine. Make it right for you. Again, 4 breaths, hold and relax. And 4 more, a little squeeze with the exhale and ease with the inhale. And then the last 4 breaths, choose as you prefer. That's it. Use the strap if you like. Don't strain or struggle to reach. That's it. When you finish, bring the feet back down to the mat. See how you feel. When you're ready, raise both legs up to the ceiling. Open and close. Let's do 4 times and then hold it for 8 with the legs open. That's it. And then bring the legs together and hold the backs of the legs or the feet with the legs together. You may hold the legs with the legs open or just float them as you like. You may use a strap on the feet or the backs of the legs. Hold it closer to the toes. Put more of the stretch in your calves. If your calves are tight, that's a good idea. Closer to the heels, put more of the stretch in your hamstrings. If you have inflammation in the arches of the feet, plantar fasciitis, go across the balls or the arches of the feet and press a little bit with the feet into the support, whatever you're holding with, the strap or the hands, and feel the stretch in the arches. That will help to relieve the inflammation. And take 8 breaths here. Good. That's it. Nice with the strap. Make it work for you. That's it. Feel the stretch and don't force it. Bring the legs a little closer when you exhale and hold it with the passive, or hold it with the passive stretch or some combination that feels good to you. And now it's just 8 breaths, and then we're going to go to the happy baby. So now the knees come into the armpits, the thighs into the ribs. If you feel sensitive here, if your hips are tight, then just hold on top or under the knees instead of holding the feet. And then, so that's child's pose on your back. If you hold the feet should be up over the knees toward the ceiling. That's it. There you go. That's it. There you go. Just like that. If it's too much to hold the feet, you can use a strap on each foot, or you can bend the knees. Good. And then here you have some choices. This is going to be a little bit longer. I'm going to give you 16 breaths. You can rock from side to side. Massage across the sacroiliac joint. That's it. Make it feel good to you. You can bring one knee in as you ease the other out like a stepper. Go in and out. Bring, yes, one one knee comes down, when the other goes up. There's also a bicycle movement, or a reverse bicycle movement here. That might feel good to the hips. If your lumbar spine is a problem area, rocking front to back, or squeeze knees, bring both knees towards the floor when you exhale, knees when you inhale. That's good. Make you feel good. With the happy baby, roll all the way over onto your left side. Bring your arms out to the left. Oh, we're getting close to finishing. Last twist. Bring your knees up towards your chest. With the knees. Then extend the arms out to the left with the right hand on the top. And then as you inhale, sweep the right arm to the ceiling and to your right. And exhale back to the left and go back and forth 4 times. As you reach past the fingers if you're more open, feel this movement like a massage into your shoulders, your upper back, neck. Open and close 4 times, and then we're going to hold it for 8. Reach back to your right and look to the right. Your left hand can go on the knee or the thigh. You may extend the upper leg or both legs a little bit or a lot. See what feels good to you. That's good. And then relax, 8 breaths like that. That's it. There's a strap on the, if you like, with the leg extension. Good. Choose what works. You may readjust at any time. When you finish the twist, 8 breaths, more or less. Remember, you can always add more breaths. You can always make it longer if you feel like you haven't gotten the full benefit. Get the full benefit of the pose. Take more time. Switch sides when you're ready. Roll over onto your right side. Bring the knees up into the chest. Stretch the arms out to the right with the left hand on the top. That's it. Take your time with the transition. Don't worry about keeping up. Inhale, open. Exhale, close 4 times with your left arm. Inhale, reach back to the left. Follow the hand with your eyes and your head. Exhale back and reaching nicely to your right. Feel that rolling movement like a massage. And then open up and hold it. 8 breaths. You may put your right hand on your left knee or thigh. You may extend the left leg or both legs a little bit. Yeah, or a lot. That's it, or keep them bent. See what feels good to you. If you try something and you don't like it, you're not stuck there. Trust what you feel. Very nice. Turn the head opposite to the knee, with the leg. That's it. Release the neck. Good. And then come back for your relaxation. Bring the legs back. Shavasana, or any other comfortable resting pose. Sometimes it's not comfortable to rest on your back. Sit. You may roll onto your side and rest. That's it. You may roll over onto your belly for crocodile pose or into child's pose. Whatever you feel is going to be most relaxing for you at this time. Close your eyes. Good. Breathe deeply. Feel the breastbone lift at the end of the inhale. Push a little bit of the breath out at the end of the exhale. Follow the breath in and out. Give it your full attention. Every breath makes a difference. Every breath is a priceless gift. With your heart open with gratitude and appreciation for the gift you have received in this life. Every breath remind you that you are worthy of this gift. Every breath of this life is your birthright. Embrace the gift you have received. Love this breath. love this life. Allow the breath to slow down. Keep it strong and rhythmic. Have received the priceless gift and you are worthy of this gift. And you must also know deep within yourself that you are a priceless gift. You cannot be any other way. You make a difference. You have always made a difference. The opportunity to be truly happy in this life is to be mindful, to notice the difference that you make. How you touch the lives of those around you. How others make a difference for you. And be grateful. Ready to come out of relaxation. There's no need to come out right now, especially if you're watching this video. You can stay in the relaxation as long as you like. But for the sake of the video, we'll come out a little bit early and sit up tall and straight. Close your eyes. Palms together in front of the heart. Doesn't matter which direction you're facing. Honoring what you've learned and accomplished with gratitude, generosity, compassion, respect for all beings, beginning with yourself. May all hearts be open. May all hearts be healed. May all children be nurtured. May all beings know peace. May the peace in your heart touch everyone you meet. May the peace in our hearts bring peace to the world. I honor you. Namaste. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed your practice.